that understands the state I am right now is Orale. Orale saw me this morning and said, oh, maybe you're not fine. I said, yes, I know. But to the glory of the Lord, we are here and we are here to entertain, to make you laugh. Of course, you know how we do it now. Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, the whole wide world. This is WhatsApp on Galaxy Television from our overall program. Be our guest. My name is Omeidi Idoler. And yes, you're welcome to where entertainment has made its abode. This is where you get a first-hand gist on anything entertainment. You know, WhatsApp is a program designed for the Gen Zs. And when we talk about the Gen Zs, you know, we're talking about people that are very young, but we are not restricting to them. Why? We know that there are older people who are very young at heart. They still enjoy cartoons. They still love watching, watching fast cars. They still watch so many things that has to do with the Gen Z. This vibe to, of course, this Gen Z kind of music. This program is for you. So why do you go on and tell your friends, your neighbors, your enemies, your haters, your lovers, your everything, as a matter of fact, that yes, WhatsApp is on right now, is on air on Galaxy Television. And of course, on this program, we do fashion and lifestyle, we do celebrity gist, we do gossip, putting our mouth here and there.
Yes.
Some of them, they cause us wahala. Other times, but that is just the job, that is the business. And of course, we do movie review like with the one we did yesterday where we talked about Water and Gary. I hope you are planning to go see the movie. And so many trendy issues that we'll talk about. But to top it all, we bring in A-list celebrity guests, just as the one we have in the studio today. You need to see the fine girl in the studio. She is fine. She is gang. She is, let me not finish. Let me not let the cat out of the bag, or let the bag out of the cat. So long there's a bag and there's a cat.
Simple.
It's okay. Meanwhile, we want to tell you that WhatsApp is on the go. But you know who will do that for me now? I got my G. My puchu, my cherry cocoa, my bouncer, my bodyguard, the one that got my back, you know, the sugar daddy of Lagos, the big size teddy bear. Get out. The big I have Orale in the studio. What's up?
How far now? Good morning.
Good morning.
Feels like you just won a jackpot this morning. You're feeling very happy.
This weekend, I can't wait
to sleep.
Like,
how many papers do you have more?
Just one, but this one, miracle. Anyway,
good morning Lagos, good morning Nigeria, good morning anywhere you're watching us from. We just want to reiterate and tell you that Galaxy Television is on the go, especially WhatsApp and all the programs. So head on to, for those who have iPhones, App Store or the Google Play Store, and download the Galaxy mobile app, and then voila, you can most definitely know that yes, this is who we are, and that you can get to watch us. Also, Galaxy Television as well as WhatsApp. Yes, we can also do one or two. That's why we want you guys to know that on Facebook, on X, which is Twitter, and of course Instagram, we stream live on all the social media platforms. So make sure you head on there, like, share, comment, and definitely get to watch every single one of us. Now, for those who have missed the show and you like to watch us back, you can also go head on to YouTube, Galaxy Television, and then you can get to watch any of these wonderful shows, especially WhatsApp, which you do know that I know maybe on WhatsApp. It runs 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Mondays through Friday, and of course we do movie reviews, like she said, trending issues, which have definitely or has definitely put us in trouble, like the last time not too long ago when they dragged us, and they keep dragging us, but we know send, we know for.
Is it job?
That's how it's supposed to be. Yes, and you know who I am. First off, you know me as Orale Baby, Radio Cubana, Sugar Daddy of Lagos 1, and of course they call me the bully on van. They call me the king size teddy bear, and people calling me their bodyguard. They will beat you outside because I don't get power to fight. Anyway, on the show this morning, we do have an incredible, talented Nollywood artist or actress. That's how they put it. And this morning, she's looking very delectably beautiful.
Hey, Jesus!
Talk about her cacophony of.
Orale has lost. He has go.
And we not
he
lost.
has go. In fact,
we have Google Map in Nigeria.
Because I need that Google Map to go and look for you and bring you back
to
the show.
This lost that I lost. Did I tell you I want to be found?
Yes, I must find you.
Do the show alone now. As you don't, I'll be on the show. You disturb me. When I'm not here, you still disturb me. Let me lost so that you will do it alone and see how it feels. You and Hafiz or Johnson, Green Lantern, you will share the stage together. I'm tired of you. You are disturbing me. Anyway, let's just enjoy ourselves and have a good show because today promises to be very sweet. It is the Thank God It's Friday edition, April 26th, as wind down the month. And the special guest we have in the studio is someone who's very close to my heart. So hey, sit back, relax,
and enjoy. Yes, before I introduce my stylish guest, beautiful. In fact, after this show, I want to take after her. You see me, I'll be wearing wig. You're looking fine.
This look-out is 8 years now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, tomorrow, next week Thursday, we are doing an anniversary for this look-out. You start saying you want to wear wig. Yeah, I'll remove the wig and fling it somewhere. This is your signature look, so don't even bother. It can never happen.
My people, let's go on this quick break because Orale is turning this show to a comedy show. We'll be right back. Welcome back. This is the WhatsApp on Galaxy Television. Yes, we're having some chat in the studio just before we came back. And before we went for the break, I told you that I have a delectable woman in the studio with me. Today, Orale cannot oppress me because we're 2 versus 1.
It's gonna shock you.
It has always been 2 men versus 1, but today we are 2.
2 men versus you.
2.
That didn't come out right.
I so much.
Oh, like Pavi, you can never kill me.
You are not
you. Before you jump, before you see Monkey don't see you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, lovers and haters, enemies and friends, I have in the studio an actress, beautiful, intelligent. In fact, she is extraordinary in her craft. She knows what she does. You need to see her on the screen. You will know that she is a screen goddess. I have with me in the studio, join me and welcome in the studio, Chika Agatha Oguine. Oh my God.
Murder it.
No, she will. Right? Yes. You forget me. What are we not talking about? Welcome, darling.
Thank you.
You look beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Please, there is someone I do not trust in the studio.
Okay.
He's not a good person. When he sees beautiful women, he some senses, some sensory organs begin to don't work. It's already. You look sincerely. You look beautiful. I wish I was of your size. I would have this top. Maybe you'd have looked for something else to wear back.
Wardrobe.
Come and read what I'm saying. Maybe I have to add some flesh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Welcome. Alright, you want to say something? Say it. Appreciate good thing when you see one.
I appreciate it every time.
You appreciate these.
Yes.
It is not easy. Because Orale has always said that I like them. He didn't say it today because you are here. I like them plenty. Oh, well.
Hey, it's my spec now. It's my own doings. That's what I like. And nothing can change it. Big things in my life. Yeah.
Alright, so we just want to tell you little about Chika
Agatha, or you can call her Z.
Okay. So Chika Oguine Agatha is a fast-rising Hollywood actress, model and television personality. She was born in 1991 in Anambra State in the southeastern part of Nigeria. Of course, she started acting at a very tender age and was an active member of a dramatic club in her secondary school days. That's to tell you she started from the stage. She is very beautiful, I said it. Gifted, you can see that. Creative, skillful and talented in acting and interpretation of movie roles and can fit in any given character given to her by movie directors and producers in Nigeria. So in 2012, Chika Agatha started her acting professionally after graduating from the university. She has acted in over 70 Nollywood movies. Get that? 70 Nollywood movies, which include Temple of Serpent, Sex in the Bar Beach, Ajakbako, Bilonia, Sons of Zebedee, and many more. Chika Agatha always acts in romantic movies. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Alongside with Michael Godson, Ken Eriks, Joseph Benjamin, Chizzy, Alichi Yol, Edoche, Zubi Michael, Mercy Johnson, and host of others. Chika Agatha rose to fame after uploading a photo of herself on a beach wearing hot it was hot bikini, showing off her natural endowment. Oh my God!
So you can wear that t-shirt. I'll be running up and down.
Hold on. That is not all, though. Showing her hot natural endowment. She did not go under the knife. The photo uploaded on Instagram went viral on social media and made her a public figure, most especially in Nigeria. Moving on, Chika Agatha is gradually becoming a face to reckon with in the Nigerian movie industry. She is currently one of the most beautiful, most gifted, most creative, most skillful, and most talented actresses in Nigeria. She knows how to interpret her roles very well. Chika Agatha, in the course of her acting career, has won few awards, which includes Best New Actress at the African Magic Viewers' Choice Awards and Most Promising Actress in Nigeria at the City People Entertainment Award. Chika Agatha is currently one of the richest, most influential actress in Nigeria with an estimated net worth. I will not say it so
before
that
you rub out on the road.
What is that one? You think I'll come and tell you that one so that you come and block my guest? You are a liar. Oh my God, we are so excited to have you.
Thank you.
You are welcome to the show. So me, I want to know everything.
You are smooth. Hello.
Like me and the fans out there, they really want to know you more. So we want to know you. This one is your profile. We want to know how the journey started, the challenges you encountered, because you started 2012 according to the profile, right?
Yeah.
Good. How did the whole journey start? How were you able? Of course, you must have challenges. Not how. With your looks.
Sure.
I can't. This is not imagination. I'm saying it as it is. What were the challenges at the beginning?
Well, first of all, thank you for inviting me already. I'm very, very excited to be here because I have had a long hiatus from the media entirely.
Yeah.
I think I appeared on TV, I think last in 2015.
Wow.
So it's been a really long time.
Yeah.
So it feels so nostalgic to be here.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Galaxy TV, for inviting me.
Yeah.
Yes, I've had so many challenges. I don't even know where to start. It's been a long time coming. I've always had this flair for acting, for the media, and I tried to follow it up by, getting a degree in UNN, but my dad refused at that time. I think I was about 15, 16 at that time. My dad refused. He said, why would you want to go study something you're already good at?
Wow!
So focus on something you're not good at, so that when you come out, you can do better at what you're already good at. So
Wisdom.
I had to, go for law or mass communication. At that time, I got admission for mass communication, and I went on to for management. Sorry, because I think at that time the department for mass comm was not. I don't know at that time, but I just had to go for management science. So I got into UNN, and then I studied management science, thinking, oh, okay, I was going to come out and everything was going to be fine. And then I got into school, and then I realized management is not so as easy as I thought.
Yeah.
So that was like combining accountancy, finance management, and marketing, and the management into one. So I thought it was going to be an easy course for me to do, and then just come out and then rush to theaters. But thank God I finished. I had no carryovers, and as soon as I finished, I took my certificate. Dad, Mom, this is it.
I give you.
Take your team back.
This is it. Can I go back to my law? They said, you're free. So I went on to go for my NYC at Ogun State. As soon as I got to Ogun State, I finished my service here, and then from Ogun State, I didn't even get home. I just carried my bag to Surulere.
Wow.
And I told my friends, please, I heard this is the hub of Nollywood. Please, who and who can I talk? I was still with my bag from Ogun State. And my friend at that time, Kenai, was like, you didn't even go to you. I said, yes. I went home, I get my certificate, and now I want to get into Nollywood. So from there, they you know, took me to their office. Then I think it was at Adenrongosoye, off Adenrongosoye. And they took me there. I had to register with the AGN. So from there, I started my journey.
Wow.
It's not been easy.
Yeah.
I will get jobs, and then some jobs will not want to pay because you're not a known face.
Exactly.
So they will tell you, oh, this is a low budget film. Please act for us.
FOC.
You know, like that.
Free of
And
charge.
then, even though I had, you know, naturally inborn abilities to act, I had to go for some training.
Yes, to harness your skills.
The Lagos State government at that time organized an acting training, which I could remember one man, I've forgotten his name. I think his name is something Sowore. Well, he was a lecturer in Unilag then. But he's a Nollywood veteran. But I've forgotten his name. You know, he was one of the curators. There are people like Frank Dallas, Zebeji Rose.
Yeah.
You know, they were the ones who were curating the school at that time.
Yes.
So I think I met at that school. I met Megotanwa. You know, at that school, Sean Fakwa. You know, a lot of Nollywood faces now. We all started out together, you know, at that time. So I went for the training then. I also went for Lagos photo documentary training, you know, just to sharpen my skills on how Nollywood is, what's the of me as an actor, you know. And right now, I think I can say, not only am I a professional actor, I'm a professional photographer, a professional documentarist, because I did Lagos photo, you know, under the British Council.
Wow.
At Eco Hotels.
Yeah.
So all these programs I went to also helped to sharpen my already God-given skills that I had, and you know, I just started from there, from one location to the other, from one movie to the other. I've worked with notable production houses like Divine Touch, Zulu Films. I think I also featured on Tinsel at some point. I featured on Dear Mother. I featured on, you know, a lot of soap operas, Oasis by Zulu Films, and then Sex on the Beach. I think I've started with almost majority of the names that are out there. Mercy Johnson, Freddie Leonard, Mercy McJo. A lot of them, I've acted with them. And then there was one thing that Freddie told me on set that I will never ever forget, and that was on Sex on the Beach. He saw that I was new to the industry, and at the time it was time for us to act together. I started fidgeting. And then when it was time, when we had like time off, he told me, he came to me, you're good, relax, get your cues, and you know, shoot at it, don't think about it too much. And looking at him as somebody I have always, you know, looked up to, come tell me that kind of, give me that kind of assurance on set. It was, in fact, kudos to you, Frederick Leonard. He's a straight up guy, I love him, and in fact, he's one of the people, he doesn't know this, but he's one of the people that actually made me continue to act. You know, he gave me that hope that I could do it, and I kept on doing it.
And there you are, you're doing it. Wow.
Right.
So what were the major challenges like?
Aside from the fact that, of course, I had to costume myself. I had to costume myself a lot. I spent a lot of money on costumes because sometimes when you go on set, you don't want to, the costume is just for the big stars at that time, you know, so you had to costume yourself. I could remember at some point, I think I was on Bedland set, you know, under David Nudge. He was the one doing the production. I think he was on producing with his wife, with his then wife, I don't know if they're still together, Jodie, you know, and then they burnt my designer's shirt. And they were not going to replace it. So I felt bad because I'm costuming myself, and you go ahead to burn my shirt. No apologies, nothing. It was horrible. But I thank God for today. I thank God that I'm not where I used to be. And, you know, I just thank God.
There has been growth all the way. Yes, really.
I've learned a lot of lessons. There's been the good times, there's been the bad times. There's been times where, you know, I had challenging roles that I had to go back again, learn from the beginning again, and then come out.
You see, I will stop Orale from talking right now because I just want you to tell us, because you know that question.
Jazz, I mean, which one is, I will stop. I need to now stop. I did not say anything. You paused me. I paused.
Yes, the challenging roles, just as you said, because I know we're going to actually get to that question. You know, there's this particular role, you just mentioned it now, that took a lot from you. You went back, you looked at it, you at a point you were like, how am I sure are you sure I'm going to deliver this? Are you sure I'm going to give, you slept over it, you did a lot just for you to bring out
in front of the mirror,
all those kind of things. What was that role?
Okay,
and
so
in what movie?
Okay, so the movie, even though it's yet to be out, I think it was premiered, sometime in London or John Cinemas. The movie is, I think it's Ogere.
Okay.
It was shot in Ibadan.
I think Ogere. Yes. It has even been premiered in many cinema houses in Nigeria. What's the name of this lady? I think I know the producer. I remember. Yes.
I think it's by D Squared Productions or something. I can't remember his name.
Okay.
So I was supposed to be on set acting as Wale Ojo's wife, and it was really, really. In fact, I had to bring all my strength from my ancestors to just have a calm spirit to deliver that role. So I acted as his wife and as a local Ogere Ibadan woman. So I had on set with me the likes of Oluchi, I think I can't remember her surname, Oluchi. We had a lot of Nollywood, known faces that were there that I used to look up to as my mentors. We had them on set, and Wale Ojo happens to be somebody that will play my husband. God, in fact, I was just looking at him. He said, "Hi, how you doing?" I said, "I'm fine, sir." I said, "Okay, so you're my wife?" I said, "Yes, sir." And he was like, "Okay, cool. Yeah, well, me just do well." Okay, I said, "Yes, sir." And it had to. Of course, I grew up in Lagos, so of course I understand Yoruba. But that movie had to make me go learn and relearn my Yoruba, language. Yes, and the what's it called? There's something they call itumos. How to pronounce things and the innuendos I should follow. Yes. I had to go learn. So it was really challenging. It was really challenging. Honestly.
Yeah. Nice. I can allow you to talk now.
Should be used to art film too now.
Yeah.
What's your most challenging role?
Yes, my most challenging role so far was on stage. One of the reasons that led to this low cuts. I had to learn the Igbo part of the Igbo dialect, where you have to talk about your daughter, a widow. So I was like, orally, they tore my clothes on stage.
And they barb your hair too on stage.
So I was left with just a good, beautiful shot anyway. And and this, my bra.
On stage?
Yes. When I was told from the beginning that you will be stripped naked. Wow. Half naked. That is the most.
What's the name of the play?
What did I say?
I need to find that thing on YouTube.
Yeah, that's it.
I must find that thing on YouTube because you see this daughter, my most challenging role is coming here every morning. I'm seeing you shout, inside my ear. Your problem is too much. But anyways, it's all about Z today. So I'll ask Z this question. Now, in Nollywood, the entertainment film industry in Nigeria, you have a saying, and most people come out to say that the women or the female folk are doing more. They are more richer than the male folk. Now this question is in two parts because this is where you get to advertise yourself as well.
Yes, yes.
You see Yabo Joe, you see Iniedo, you see Kate Henshaw, Notal, I don't know if she's still married, but you see a couple of all these ladies drive expensive cars, Destiny Etiko, and they're doing so well for themselves. Tonto DK. Now, the male actors, it feels like they aren't doing so good. So want to know why it feels like our women are doing better, buying houses, offices, shops and all that. Then the next question is, if aside acting, what other business are you into? And what's the name of the business and what is the business all about?
Yes.
So we know that aside acting, Z is also into this, and then we'll move on from there.
Okay, thank you very much for the question. So I'll start with the first question.
Yes, please.
So you asked about the most challenging role. Was that what you said?
No. We said why are our women
why are the women richer
than
okay, so to answer the question, I think in Nollywood you have to persevere. Whether you're a male actor or a female actor, you have to persevere. And the perseverance comes from knowing that you will not always get the pay that you want. You will not always get the working conditions that you want. So when you know these things and you're ready to move, to push further, you know, to break those barriers and go ahead with them, then the sky will be your starting point. It happened to me, and I fidgeted and I kind of took a hiatus. It happened to me. The stress, the come up was the struggle, you know, of, oh, you're just upcoming, it got to me. And knowing that I didn't have any support system,
just you.
That's another key value, support system. If you have a support system, most people in Nollywood start from the scratch, you know.
Ground zero.
So if you want to have a lasting name, you will surely be able to persevere and stay. Another thing is good management. When you, as an actor, you have people who are ready to invest in you, manage you. At the time when I was acting, I didn't have any manager. I didn't have anybody managing me. It was just my friend Kenneth Chika, shout out to you. She was the one acting as a management at that time, you know, because she would always take my phone messengers, who's trying to see me and all that. But it wasn't professional. So why am I saying this? Whether you're male or female, if you do not have the right packaging, the right support system, the right people to help exploit the talents that you have, you're going to be in a spot. If I had the right support at that time, the right management, I'll be bigger than now. So I think that answers the question about male or female. Timini is doing fine.
Yes.
Is Timini not doing fine?
There are male that are doing well.
There are male that are doing fine.
There are.
Right? There are male that are doing fine. Zubi is doing fine. This guy that died, Junior Japo that died, he was already starting to, you know, come up again. I know he has been in the industry for a long time. But you know, you also have to know that people's styles are different.
Yes.
People, manifestation period and gestation period comes at different times.
Yes.
So I just feel like it has to do with timing, it has to do with your packaging, it has to do with what you can offer. I know there are, and I think another key point why women are more richer is because I knew at that time people were starting to come in for hair advertisements, for skincare advertisements. You understand? Because of course you take care of yourself. So if you as a person take care of yourself, you will see people that want to give you roles, you know, to play, adverts to play. But if you feel you're in the limelight and you drink a lot, you smoke a lot, you don't take care of yourself,
which affects your skin.
It affects your skin. So who's going to call you to come and do adverts?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Who's going to call you to adverts? And mind you, women's world is different than a man's world. It has been created from start that men will have to work 10 times harder, you know, to actually get there than women.
Okay.
Women, if you're articulate, you're educated, you know what you're doing, you have your onions, and you can carry yourself well, you're already on a good start. Yes.
Yeah.
You're already on a good start.
You know, in paraphrasing what she said, she just talked about having a very good, healthy lifestyle. It will reflect on your skin, and when these things are seen on you, it attracts businesses to you. So we'll go on this short break, and when we come back, I still have my beautiful, delectable Chika Agatha in the studio, and of course my bouncer Orally. Stay with us, we'll be back. In the person of Agatha Chika, and of course Orally is with us in the studio. That movie we watched, when was it shot?
I think it was shot, if I'm not mistaken, 2014 thereabouts, or 2013.
I took it
Thereabouts.
because you have changed. The change is transparent. In fact, the you we saw then now is not the you that is in the studio. On a normal day, I will not believe that it is the same person.
Wow.
She looks beautiful, more fleshy, more, you know, a whole lot. That's to tell you that she has been maintaining a healthy lifestyle and is reflecting in her body.
Thank you.
Ah!
Thank you so much.
Less stress. What? You want to say something? So,
All right, talk now.
you have left the. You left.
She didn't finish the question we asked her.
Okay.
Yes. What other business are you into?
Okay, so like I said earlier, I had an acting hiatus in 2015, and since then I, went for my master's in Unilag before delving into business. So now I work in the building industry. I do importations now. I do POP importations, POP plaster that they use in doing false ceilings.
Yes.
I import it now. I imported the sisal sponge.
Yes.
That you use for the POP. I now do painting services. I have my own, paints. I have my own screening potties. I just went into business directly.
Yeah.
Because at the time I left Nollywood, I was dry. Like my pockets was dry. I had used all the money I had to invest in myself. Like I said, I didn't have any sponsor.
Yeah.
I didn't have anybody, supporting the vision, the dream. So I all the money I made from my NYC years, my side gigs, I had finished it. There was one thing that happened to me one time. I was inside Molo, and Linda Ikeji took a story about me and put on her blog.
Oh wow.
She didn't call me. She did not verify anything. She just put me on her blog. And somebody beside me in the Molo was reading him like looking at me.
The person.
In fact, I wanted the grounds to open and just swallow me. I'm like, God, hello, you know the one I'm seeing on I just started doing like this. And hi, actress. Hey, I say, God, at that time I didn't even know Linda Keji already posted anything about me. And they put my bikini picture there. So I felt so ashamed of myself that I'm an actor or actress and I didn't have anything to show for it at that time because I was still entry mode. How do I explain to somebody sitting there beside me
the shalaye will be unending,
that I'm not being paid well enough to have my own car? They took some shots with me inside the mall. I don't know. So since then, that was a daunting moment for me. A turnaround moment. I said, no, I can't keep up like this. I don't have money. I have to do a business that will give me money to fund the dream that I love.
Yes.
And that was why I delved into business.
Wow.
So today I have my shop, on Agor Palace Road.
Okay.
I have an interior decorating company.
What's the name?
The name is Nka Limited. So Nka Limited has also bettered interiors by Zika Hughes.
Okay.
So in the streets, I'm known by Zika Hughes.
Okay.
So if you hear Zika Hughes, just know it's me.
Wow.
So I have, different kinds of brand. Contractor POP. Anywhere you see contractor, please. That's us.
That's you.
Patronize the POP brand. Anywhere you see contractor paints, patronize it is my place. Anywhere you see anything that has to do with contractor, please patronize it. That's my, company.
Now,
Please.
someone would see Chika Agatha on the screen doing well, or maybe on social media, and you see some of the things she acquired, and the next thing you will open your mouth and say that she's left her way.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
You will not understand what she has gone through. You will not know that this is the business she is into. Because you see her on the screen, the next thing you say, how much did they pay her for the movie? Some of them know na mind in her mouth too.
You reach to slap.
She just said something that just resonated with me right now.
Mona take time because you really don't know what people do outside what you see.
They don't know the
screen.
tasking in the multitasking.
You understand?
So she said she used her money to fund her clothing line or whatever it is for her movies, and someone went and bought the thing.
You understand?
I was saying it when we're off air that if my dry cleaner, shout out to you because I know you always watch the show, Pastor. If you buy my jackets, you could know when I bring them in, the way he packages them like, okay, this thing is expensive, bro. I go mind, and he and his wife. So I just look at him like, you cuckoo know. So as you burn it like this, just be writing check. I can't even go to the bank and be queuing. she transfer immediately. Or I will take you to the stores or call the guy that brings those jackets where I like for the price of one. So I felt really bad that stuff like that happens, and that's something that I feel like needs to be changed in the Nigerian Nollywood system.
So quickly, are you working currently on any movie right now? Like currently, are you working on anyone?
Okay, so right now, no.
Okay.
I'm not, and I'll tell you why. I have, in my mind, you know, been longing to come back, but somehow I don't know how to come back.
Okay.
Because I think the gap has been there.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to come back. I have reached out to my fellow actors and actresses. Please, if you have a project going on, call me for it. And they're like, are you sure? Are you sure you will come back? And I'm like, yes, I'm sure. And then immediately they called me for a role. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not ready.
Yeah.
Chika, I told you, you're not ready to come. I'm like, you know what? Can you feature me in the next project? Like, this money you're making is too sweet. Please come back. There is money in Hollywood now. Please come back. So now, because I have something that balances me out as in business, when I remember that my growing up times, you know, in Nollywood and how I was treated, I still have trauma from it. It's not like I don't want to come back, but the trauma, I want to see a clear vision that if I come back, that I'm going to be well appreciated.
Yes. Well, and another way you can actually do it is for you to have a team and maybe start your own project instead of just relying on people calling you. Yes. I remember that what the AGN PRO guy that came that day, he said something like that. But you know, that's something we can discuss outside here.
Somebody has actually told me to produce my movie, but because I'm a perfectionist, if I decide to produce my movie,
my dear, it will be perfect.
It's going to take me my time away from my business.
Yeah. See people that are making money
from my business. So now I would produce my movie. I already have a story that I wrote down. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to leak the secret. But then once I start producing, of course, I'll tell orally.
Yeah.
So that you guys can come and, you know, do the BTS.
That's beautiful. Yeah. So
I know the perfect role for you. Yeah, Jay, winch. Do like this.
No, I don't know how to do that. I've never played that.
Do like this.
Are you so just tell your fans,
oh my God,
what is your word of advice for those people watching right now?
Yes.
Those people, there are younger people, there are so many people out there that you see this thing you said now, it has inspired someone out.
Oh yes.
A whole lot. You know, because we cannot get immediate feedback right now. You will not know how far it has gone. So what word of advice do you have for that young lady who want to come into the movie industry, who want to be in the business industry, who want to be the next Chika Agatha? What do you have for that person out there?
Don't stop. Keep moving, keep going, don't stop.
Yeah.
Don't allow any no stop you.
Yeah.
I got a lot of no's. And at a point, I had to decide to step back and then see how I can gather some strength.
Yes.
I got a lot of no's. Lancelot, Imasuen, wherever you are, it shall never be well with you. I'm sorry. I got a lot of no's from him. Yeah, I did.
Wow.
I did.
Wow.
Yeah, I did.
Ah.
I did. He said something to me that was really, really dehumanizing. He said something to me and
Okay. You know, this is why we tell people that sometimes we should be very mindful of what we tell people.
Yeah.
You don't know how far it will go in hurting people. So I tell people, talking people down does not make you feel better.
Yes.
It doesn't. It just brings the negative part of you. You know, it has been a nice time talking to Agatha Chika. You know, it means, in fact, her presence means a lot to us right now in the studio. And I want to say a very big thank you to you, Agatha, for coming on the show. But quickly, I just want you to give your
social media
handle so that people and I will know how to follow you.
Okay, so you can check me on Instagram at Chika Oguine or Chika Agatha Oguine.
Okay.
Facebook also. I am not on Twitter right now because
Okay.
I don't know how to use Twitter.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know how to use
Yes,
Twitter
which is
yet.
okay.
So for people outside, you know, young ones, the Gen Zs
Yeah.
that would like to go into Nollywood, please do not stop. Do not allow people's no's and discouragement to make you
Yeah.
stop. Get a good support system.
Yeah.
Get a good support system. Beg your parents, your loved one, please support me. You know, try and get a good support system and try. Now, of course, now you have your phones now.
Yeah.
You know, you have your phones now. You could do a lot of monologues. You could do a lot of what's it called, YouTube. You know, at that time I didn't have anybody to advise me
Yeah.
on another way to follow
Yeah.
to the top.
Yes.
At that time, but then now I know better. I can do better. You can do better. Do not allow anybody's discouragement to stop you.
All right,
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah.
Yes, that is all we can take on today's show on this segment of talking to Chika Agatha. I'm so excited. But we'll go on this short break and we will quickly run back to take the celebrity gist. Stay with us. Yeah, you're welcome back. This is So What's Up on Galaxy Television. And right now we go straight to the celebrity gist. And the first story there says that Licorice swiftly rejects possible relationship with Saga after found rude over their photos together. You know, on social media space, we've seen Licorice and Saga ex-housemate season, what, season 6?
I think so,
Season
yes.
6, thereabouts, season 5, season 6. You know, they've been doing a lot. This couple.
We're doing skits together.
Yes. There's a name though. They called their skit Couple Chronicle or something. But you know, they've been doing well. So, you know, she posted a picture of both of them, and wow, you guys got together and this and that. She was like,
But
we
they
are
do
not
look
good
good together.
Yes, please, it is acting.
Are you sure?
Yes, let it be like that.
Are you
Because
sure?
The truth is, by the time something starts, by the time something, not in all cases, something starts growing, feelings starts growing,
Or
in between
belly
them, the
starts
whole
growing.
thing starts coming down. So right now we are enjoying your skit. We like what you're doing. Just keep it up. And just the way she just said, no, we are not thinking of going into that. It is very beautiful. And so that was the story. Second story.
What I feel like is, what if both of them are dating each other?
Hey, if they are dating, beautiful. But the most important part is that we enjoy what they do right now. Like you see that skit they're making, it's fantastic.
So if me and you start doing skit now, what's will happen?
Like, okay, as in the skit, you'll be my bodyguard and
What is the meaning of that nonsense?
Okay, so Aurelie, you got
Yes,
to
David lists 3 artists he loves working with, and yes, you know, David has collabed with a lot of artists in the Nigerian music industry. Now, there are 3 artists he says he loves the most. One is Chris Brown, aka Chris Breezy. Both of them are a formidable duo, and we love them. It's been it's been years of sweet partnerships. There's no song Chris and Davido have done together that hasn't blown, from Blow My Mind to Sensation, and then the new one we have here. And then the next one he says is Kiss Daniel, Boy Kiss. Kiss Daniel and Davido. The last one was Twe Twe Remix, and it's one of the biggest songs in social media platforms. Even in the country now, it is still top 10. So that's testament to a good one as well. And the last but not the least, Zlatan. Davido loves Zlatan a lot. So if you check Chris Brown, if you check Zlatan, Kiss Daniel, you know these are very formidable people, and they always bring out hits. So yes.
Okay, moving on. Why men don't date single mothers? That's Jocelyn Dumas. She's a Ghanaian TV host, and she felt that, okay, the reason men don't date single parents, there's no word like single mothers actually, because mother does not have double in the real sense. So single parents, that's mothers with a child, is because they feel that the men don't want to take up the responsibility of raising someone else's child. They don't want to take that parental role. They feel that the child is not mine. When the child grows up, the child will still go and look for his or her father and all that. So because of that, they just feel, no, go your way. But it is what it is. When a woman marries a single father, let me use the word, they tell you that the lady is desperate to be married. When a when a man marries a single mother, they tell you the man try you. It is what it is. It is the society where we find ourselves.
True. I don't have a problem dating a single mother. I've dated like one or two, and it was cool. But the only problem I have is they will always love their kids more than you.
Even if you have a child with your wife, it will get to a point they will still love the children more.
It depends on how you treat them, but that's a story for another day. The last but not the least, hunger is the only thing that will make a beautiful lady marry Portable. Isaac Fayoshe reviews. Now, you know, when it comes to Portable, I always stay clear of it, but I don't know, I'm indifferent about the kind of music he does, but I really think he did well on the Tony Montana song with Skepta. But the thing is, to marry a man who talks too much is a problem. I will not get married to a woman who is big on social media.
Yeah,
you see that one that
life there.
If she's sleeping, oh my friends, I'm about to sleep, I'm about to enter the toilet, it will never ever
Oh my
happen.
God.
That is my problem. So I don't know if this is true, but it will take a lot for a woman to go and sleep with or date Portable, because any small thing you do is putting it out there. I say this right here. I mean, the last one, Beverly. Why you never bought for me? Said all my woman don't buy for me.
Please,
exactly what he does. So when you have a man like that, you not say, "Mommy, Daddy, see my husband," and Portable now.
Frustrate.
Anyway, for my only sister, my father will use gun. I just want to say that.
Yeah, that's all we can take on today's show. In fact,
Yeah.
it has been an amazing week, and I want to say a very big thank you to Chika Agatha for coming on the show. We must honor. Thank you, and I know I'll call you next time. You must be here.
Yes,
because
of
I want
course.
to see this face
Of course,
again.
I'll be there.
Yes, Orly, shall we say our goodbye?
Yes, I can't wait to turn up. It's a Friday, and I'm sure throughout this weekend, I will be having fun. I'm going for the album listening party of Mayela tomorrow. I'm sure I and Coyote will be doing justice to that as well. So I can't wait to turn up. Some people are writing exams, so they will be sleeping and resting their pretty little heads. You know how it is. Now on the show, we've had exceptional fun. Big honor and pleasure to be in the same space with Z. I call her Z Chika. She's a family, she's a friend, she's blood to me. So hey, I'm super excited and honored. Today on the show, I'll say drink water and mind the business that concerns you. Never turn off someone else's light bulb because you want yours to shine the brightest every day. Above 6 feet is a good day. I am the Sugar Daddy of Lagos. You know me as Orali Baby, AURALW. Follow me on Instagram at official_Orali, and then you see me there. Like, share, comment, whatever it is I got on there, and I will follow you back. See you same time next week, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday through Friday. You have me and Omavi. Peace.
Yeah, happy birthday to my elder sister, Mrs. Orume Ejairu Idolo. You know, we call you deputy because you are the deputy mother of the family.
Okay,
we
I thought
love
she's
you
a
so
police
much.
woman.
We
Deputy.
love you so much. We love you so much. Many more years
Let's sing
of
for her now.
happiness. Yes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday, sis. You know I love you and you know it, and I go trouble your life. Yes, we'll come your way next week. And when we come, we're gonna gist. My name is Omevi Idolo. I'll see you next week. I love you, but you should love yourself.
Sabi boys, you know they are coming.
Sabi boys are here. We love you.
We love you guys. Thank you for.
Have a weekend.